All right, welcome back, everybody. Back in the day, Dan Quinn made a name for himself as a football star right here in Salisbury. Fast forward about 35 years later, and he is now the head man in Washington, looking to bring home a Super Bowl to the Burgundy and Gold. We spoke with a longtime Gulls coach who has stayed in touch with Dan through every step of his coaching journey. Take a look.
A good deal of my 20s here. I went to Salisbury University, about 2 hours south of here.
From defensive lineman for Salisbury State to head coach for the Washington Commanders, Rob Disbennett has been a coach with Salisbury football for 33 years and continues to stay in touch with Dan.
He was a two-time captain, as we talked about. I think that in effect, because captains are elected by their teammates, right? And I think that speaks volumes.
Disbennett describes the qualities that Quinn brought to the Seagulls.
You could see it in his work ethic, his competitiveness, his leadership abilities. You know, leaders show up when things aren't going well. You know, that's really how you recognize it. You know, it's easy to lead when things are going well. It's when things aren't going well that the leaders rise to the top. And I always saw Dan being super positive, and if you watch any of his press conferences, that's what he exudes.
Quinn has been a defensive coordinator for Super Bowl champion head coach Pete Carroll in Seattle and was head coach of the Falcons in Super Bowl 51. Experiences that will help in Washington.
And I think that, his experience in Atlanta is going to benefit him greatly in this experience. I think I'm really super excited about the staff that he's put around him just to win a Super Bowl, but right now he's got to take care of business at hand. But it would be awesome. It would be awesome I know, for that organization too and that fan base.
But no matter where he is coaching around the country, he's always remembered his roots here on Delmarva. Like Dan's donations to the Friends of Seagull Football Golf Tournament every year.
Wherever he's coaching, trip for 4, 2 nights hotel, airfare, does a great job. A lot of times there's gear involved with it, so you can't not be a fan of the team that he's coaching. I know that he's always constantly giving back. Again, I think with him being 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away, I think that would be really cool to get him on campus a little bit more.
Now, the Washington Commanders haven't released their schedule, so we don't know when Quinn will officially hit the sideline as the head coach, but the Commanders will play all 4 teams from the NFC South and AFC North next season, plus the NFC East. And Dan Quinn will be part of the decision-making for who will be the next franchise quarterback of the Commanders. We'll have to tune into April's draft to find out who they choose. Coming up, Chief Meteorologist Rich Werdzik will be back with your weekend forecast, and we have the top headlines from across Delmarva. Keep it right here. You're watching DSI.
Hello, this is Coach Sherman Wood from Salisbury Football. You're watching Delmarva Sports Insider. Go Gulls!